We are headed to week 7, tandem breakout. Now, this is one that, I don't see often, and it's kind of challenging, but I also haven't yet actually gotten one of these, so this is very interesting. A tandem breakout for the offense. You would assume this is a wide receiver situation, maybe Patterson boosting up Metcalf, although he's not a star, so I don't think it is Patterson. Wait, is Patterson? Oh, yeah, Patterson is star. What the hell am I even thinking? DK Metcalf took our last game over and couldn't be stopped. Are you ready to see me go off like that today? Challenge him. Are you ready? Wait. Give me some time. Are you ready to see me go off like that today? Praise him? Yeah, let's praise him. Why not? You have the potential and talent to take over a game just like that. It's a matter of being on top of your game for all 4 quarters. True. Like the bald spot on the top of our head. It's time to put on a show, then you call my number, you won't regret it. I'm ready to have a huge day. How huge we talking, though? I like it. The more guys you have making plays, more boosts the confidence of the entire offense and helps everyone contribute to the hair loss. 2,500 XP, 150 plus receiving yards against the Cardinals. Bonus goal. Touchdowns with Kendrick Patterson. We'll give him bonus rewards if the goal is complete. Okay, we'll try, but 150 yards, that's a lot of yards, man. Of course, the Niners, I just noticed, had their first loss of the year, which is absolutely massive. You can see they have just entered our kind of horizon for our scheduling as well. But yeah, a lot of, away games here, some tough opponents. And I'm going to be honest with you, that Rams game, coming out of commentator mode a little bit, that's a fluke. I think it's a fluke. And the reason why I think it's a fluke is I think the Rams play calling with having guys like Cooper Kupp in the backfield, it doesn't work as much because a lot of the routes that Cooper Kupp's going to be running there are going to run right into cover 3 often. So they're basically like taking away one of their best players from the field and making it harder for them to utilize him. So I don't know. I'm hoping that we can continue that streak. It's the best game we've played in the entire series, and it kind of felt good to actually do that to someone rather than that be done to us. Of course, looking at the players of the week, we did not get one, despite the fact that I really felt like we had a chance at it. Easton Stick as a starter is also very interesting. We kind of know our roster pretty well at this point. I'm kind of taking a look at the opposing roster more for their injuries and what changes they might have had. Once again, Byron Murphy with that 6-week injury, more than that actually, but 6 weeks remaining. Had to think back because we only just lost to them by 11 recently enough. Dylan, Connor, I don't remember seeing Dylan that much. I don't know if he was injured, what's the story, but yeah, they've got some talent. It's just, I don't know, that running back situation, you would think they would do a little bit better of a job to, get some running backs that aren't all the exact same dude, basically. But obviously, J.J. Watt is nice. Overall, it's a team that really shouldn't have been able to beat us the way they did, yet they did. And here we are once again facing them, in the last 3 weeks twice. So we should know their tendencies. Can we stop Kyler Murray from running? I don't know. Didn't do it last time. Hoping to at least do a little better this time, though. And the only upgrade point we have this week, which is a little refreshing because it's kind of tedious, is Ross Jacobson, who gets an excel with +2 to catching. Not a great upgrade, but I'm going to guess we'll take athleticism upgrades. All right, they beat us at our home. It's now time to join forces against them at their home. Of course, this could either be, both teams trading in enemy territory. What a game, by the way. Or they smoke us by even more than they did the first time because they now have the home field advantage on their side. Back-to-back home field advantage matchups against us, I guess. Of course, okay, I thought there was nothing. One helicopter! That wasn't even planned. That was just coincidentally there was a helicopter flying by. What is going on? Oh my, the budget. It's supposed to be a dome. They couldn't even afford the cover. They had to sell the cover, and they're like, screw it, it's just open from now on. And yeah, let's get right into this. We know what we're up against, and we are hoping to have a little bit more success than last time. Kyler Murray, obviously here, not looking great. Those are some pretty abysmal numbers. Also, I'm not sure how Cooper's in the game, but they come out swinging, gaining 9 yards. to Rondale Moore, that insanely fast wide receiver. And I'm honestly just daring them to run it because I don't like trying to stop a 2nd and 1. Like, what's the best that can happen to us, Oh, nice. They lose 3 yards, I suppose. Would you look at that? That's actually a pretty good what's the best that could happen. That's not bad at all. Running back peeling out. Kyler Murray's gonna just give himself up. And Wosu kind of containing the edge, and a 2nd and 1 turns into 4th and 12. Wow. All right, Caldwell on the return, forcing them to... Wow, can we force the punter to change his number? Forcing them to punt it on a 3 and out early. Man, that is a breakdown. As we're going to run it to the outside. Caldwell utilizing that speed, getting some return yardage for us to the 34. We take it. And now, for once, in a blue moon... Kind of proud to see the quarterback season stats. As Greer's in the positive, baby. 6 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 747 yards, 49 for 73. I mean, honestly, considering Hikaru has so many more starts than he does, or more yards out the gate than he does, it's kind of surprising to see him actually compete with Kyler Murray on his season stats already. As we're not going to even have time to... Wow, okay. I might have dropped back a little far, I'll be honest with you, but... Van Ginkel still is just, he's insane. I don't know how to tell you. Yeah, we probably dropped back too far. We'll say the coverage was pretty insane as well, though, so what can you really do about that? Already well behind, forced to throw it, and there is no one on Kenneth. Gaining most of that and then some back, forcing a 3rd and 9 now. Patterson early trying to get his scenario not looking good, as we're kind of putting him in tough spots. Moore is good. Sadly, the corner coverage is better. They came with the blitz, and I just kind of went to my first read when I saw it was... Ooh, that was close, but no cigar. I saw his man coverage. I went to my first read. Kenneth was probably naked. Typically, the running back or the tight end is wide open on those types of plays, but I've seen Moore, and he was open. But, we just didn't get the stop. Hey, fellas? Oh, well, what's happening here? Okay, Sydney. And he does enough, does he? He does. Great hustle by Diggs, though. It kind of seemed like it was a play where it was between the corner and the wide receiver. Whoever doesn't get it, is beat. Wow, we give him 10 yards of cushion. And in man coverage, Sydney steps up. I don't know if he thought it was a curl, but, do you not know what kind of defense we are? We are the defense that gives up curls, okay? We don't jump curl routes ever. So why are we starting now against the fastest player, or maybe the closest fastest player on the field? And I almost simmed, but I completely forgot. We actually did stop him. Great hustle once again. Good job by Sidney to at least just get up there. And the running back's kind of bouncing. Gets to the 1. Blazin game. I'm not playing the Blazin game. I think, Diggs could have done a little bit better to be out there. And dropped by Rondale. Really good job by Marshall. Forcing 3rd and goal now. This is tough. Let's go in Wosu. And, oh, no. Good work anyways. Kyler is sacked. They're actually going to have to kick a field goal here. That is why no matter how bleak it looks, you never give up. Ever. All right, so not the greatest of starting drives for us, but this actually looks promising. Kind of like a mid-look. And we're going to get to that outside. No, we aren't. Metcalf, Buda Baker getting a little revenge on Metcalf on the chase down. So to recap, last 2 drives, the only 2 drives we've had, starting off with massive losses on 1st down. And that is a really bad throw by Greer, but to be honest, the way the corner/safety played that, probably saved an interception. I mean, the pre-snap or the at-snap look, Metcalf beat him, and that's not what happened by the time we threw it. All right, speaking of, Metcalf again. And that's a tough one. Hits it to Patterson. 4th and 2. Defense wasn't great. It wasn't terrible. I think he got a punt again. So this punt is definitely better. This is a bomb of a punt. Aw, damn. Are they going to grab it? Anyone going to get to that? But yeah, next drive, absolutely need to run the ball out the gate. We cannot be losing that kind of yardage on the first play. Getting a little heavy on the run defense. I mean, it just feels like they're going to start it out with a run. And they will not. Quick out. Adams on it, but over the middle. Huge hit by Alexander. Sent him flying, but it's a 1st down. Didn't fumble. I didn't even think about it. The Cardinals have already beating the pace of the Rams. Interesting. Interesting. And covering that slant. And Sydney's like, please, anyone, change the matchup. And, I mean, maybe, but they got Hopkins, man. Woolen's been able to take care of Hopkins for the most part one-on-one, and I'd rather have Rondale have to beat us than DeAndre. I'm going to be honest with you. And huge hit by Barnes going up against A.J. Dillon one-on-one. If you're going to try to take down a big man like that, that's the only way you can do it, is going for the legs. And there's no question about it. And what a play by Davenport there, as we were going to try to string that out with Alexander, I believe. I think he would have got it, but still, I'd prefer to keep it the way we had it than to try and find out. And Alexander gets there with the sack. What a damn swim move. And he looking like a pass rusher on that one. On the blitz, slips underneath on the what seems to be guard. I don't even know, but what a play for the sack. Hey, look, I remembered running the ball. The end of the first, and we've only getting Walker one carry. And wow, okay, he's just going to outrun him because he gets no help. Getting just about the first down, the actual first down. Nice, 10 yards on the first try. Spider mesh. Hopefully you don't have arachnophobia, because this play's about to get spooky. There goes the fullback. Don't really think it was the throw that made him turn around like that. I think his slow-ass running is what made him turn around. I mean, can you speed it up at all? This is a tough read, but I'm looking. And there it is. Oh, what a landing, Patterson. I don't know if the ball was just really high, but I mean, that was a struggle. Good play, though. First down. Second quarter start. Another first down, though. Positive thinking. Everyone just relax. We'll get through this one, maybe. Keyword, of course, maybe. They're kind of playing that outlook and under center in this one. I don't know about it, but quick throw to Patterson could be the move. And it is. Gets absolutely hammered. How does he drop that one? Like, I'm just trying to say, like, how do you drop that one, but you catch the other one where you're landing underneath? Like, there's two people waiting for you. Inside handoff. There goes Kenneth. Oh, wow. Did he just get tripped? Isaiah Simmons injured. If he was the one that did it, I hope he's hurt. I hope that back do crack. I don't know. It was not him. It was Darby just getting nuts. Like, what is it? Hi-ya! So, Isaiah, your back can heal. I give it permission. 1st and 10, back to the ground game. And there goes Kenneth. You want to switch the ball there to the left side. We ran to the left. I need you to switch the handling of the ball. Let's get a block from Walker. Fant could be our quick look. We are going to go to Fant on the drag. Nice 6-yarder. Trust me, 6 it's enough. It's more than enough. I mean, some people are lucky to even get close to 6. Inside handoff. Kenneth getting some nice blocks again. Gets about 7. And I kind of want to just streak more. This is a tough look, but if he is open like it seems, that's a tough one. What a dot! But he fumbles! I held right bumper immediately. I didn't even see the A button come up. He fumbles at the 2. Those tackle battles are brutal. It's an absolute laser beam. Patterson was open too, but, I mean, I've got the pre-snap, more every day of the week. I mean, it's a good throw. It works. It's just, he fumbles. What can I tell you? I mean, look at that. He just punched it right, like, bop. Well, Tillman would be proud, I suppose. I'm not Tillman, and I'm not proud. I can tell you that much. 1st and 10, bringing a little blitzy action. Offense just really struggling. Alexander! No! Diggs! Nice hit. Gains 15, maybe 16, but damn, Alexander had a chance. I tried to get over there with Adams, and then I kind of just got caught lurking. Kind of caught just flat-footed watching the play rather than actually getting in there ourselves. And Wosu getting locked up, but gets there, and Sydney beat again. Setting up a huge hit for Jamal, who kind of hits, kind of misses. First down yet again, though. Like I said, I really don't want Hopkins to beat us, but at some point you got to think, okay, well, it's not about the status of the player. It's about who's physically beating you. It may come to a point where, oh my, we just missed hard. That was kind of a setup for Sydney to fail there, I will admit. Kind of played the outside leverage. They played him inside. He's got the speed regardless if you play inside or outside, and I'm thinking it could be time to change the matchup up a little bit here. Brooks can't get off the block. Absolutely locked up. Huge hit by Diggs, and that's a fumble. Why Kyler isn't sliding, I don't know. He's celebrating that as if he did something. I think he forgot you're supposed to hold on to the ball. Back-to-back hits by Diggs. Massive. Davenport with a dive of, like, Superman. Like, look at that. What a play. All right, a back-and-forth battle, but without the scores. Still 3-0, and wow, there goes Budda Baker absolutely manhandling the fullback. I mean, I don't really think there's anything wrong with, you know, the offense. I just think we got to stop turning the ball over. We got to start scoring damn points. 2nd and 10, in for Metcalf. We get some time. Patterson is probably my main look. And we got a little bit of time, and it's a really good throw at pressure. Patterson down to the 44. You know, efficient, maybe not putting up a lightning show of offensive performance, but we're moving. We're doing things. We're playing offense. We're doing okay. 1st and 10, handoff inside, and really not looking great. Absolutely pummeled is Walker, a gain of 1. They are starting to tighten up a little bit. Could be looking for a quick throw to Patterson, but that corner is on it. He's not on it that much. Really good step up. Bro, who does this guy think he is? Do you want to get the feet down, pal? Oh, my. I believe in our kicker from this range. So I don't think we really need to worry about, like, as long as they don't get sacked. Moore, don't fumble, is going to get to the 35. Being able to tie the game at this point, the way this one's gone, I think is valuable. But as you can see with the field goal going up and good, I think it was pretty obvious that we didn't really need to get much more yards there. But I felt like Moore actually had the chance with the run-up to actually maybe get that first, and he almost did. All right, super close. Kind of trash game with the scoring. Trying to step up on Rondale. There goes Rondale. Huge hit by Mafe, but a gain of 6. Marshall on the hook. Oh, that wheel, or that wiggle inside. Dylan, really strong hands, gets the first. Tight end was kind of moving. Of course, we do have the matchup switched at the moment. Oh, we got beat. Wow, Marshall just got hammered. And Woolen getting stiff-armed. Kyler Murray not learning his lesson on the sliding, takes a hit but does not fumble. One of the chocolate factory workers saying, "Get off me." 1st down. And there's Mafe. Oh, you're going to try to break off the tackle. You're just losing more yards. How is that a loss of 2? He was literally back to freaking midfield. Bruh, are we joking? Press man kind of working on that last play. Well, I wouldn't be able to know. And there goes Mafe. Uh-oh. Good teamwork, you know. I mean, our tackling's struggling a little bit, but they still lose 4. Running a pitch with Dylan, I guess I didn't expect it, but did they expect this ratio? Get the 4 down, but it's still going to be a cover 4 look. I'm going to try to get some Davenport action. Oh, it's a screen. Get off the block, Davenport. Nice play by Davenport. Punched onto the ball. 4th and 12. Probably a punt. Timeout. You never know with their decision making, but let's see it. Don't want to do too much. I know a 3-3 game isn't what we're aiming for, but it's also not a losing effort just yet. There goes Fant. Really good throw as well. And Big Chungus over here. Couldn't even get out of bounds. Where's the speed, Fantster? Got the levels play. Let's get Walker on the wheel. And we're in some trouble there. Man, they covered that well. You know, you take a sack and the game plan potentially changes a bit. So I'm not going to call a timeout on that one. Let's see what we got. And that's a predetermined, but it is Metcalf. If you're going to predetermine anyone, it's him. Gets the whole 1st down. Obviously running a timeout on that one. And I'm going to run this a little bit shorter for Patterson. I think Moore's going to clear this out. Maybe not. It's pretty good coverage. It's going to stay in bounds, which sucks. That was our last time out. I forgot we had to use one. Damn, that's a bad play. That's a pretty bad play, believe it or not. Yikes. And dropped. Really good play by Budda Baker. I thought there was a chance at a pick, to be honest, so just glad that that didn't happen. You know, was kind of think about the big picture, but at this point, the big picture doesn't matter because you got to get the 1st down. Going to get a block from Riggs here. Still turn it into a play-action look. And, I mean, like, we've got 45 blockers. I get they brought 5, but can we get some time as Fant's open for the 1st down? And believe it or not, they're kind of going for this one a little bit. This is not what I was hoping for. Higbee normally gets involved pretty nicely. Not in this one so far. Curl route's open, and Mafe is going to just get a coverage sack. I mean, I'd imagine Arizona just, you know, lets it run out now. We'll take it, I suppose. What a lightning round of a game. 48-0 last week, 3-3 at half this one. Both teams pretty similar snaps, and, you know, after the big kind of like letdown in yards for us early on, very similar in yards as well. But here we are, starting with the ball. Oh, Lord, we do not have the blocks here. Trying to set it up, and Caldwell, wow, gets hammered, but gets us 2 extra yards. Was his potential death worth it? Probably not, but here we are. Read option look, and Greer's going to get a chance. Break the tackle. Please. Oh, Cross, you bot. 1 hit. 1 hit. And we fumble. The worst part is, even if we juke him left, I mean, what are we going to get? An extra 10? I mean, he just gets lifted. Well, I mean, it's like a little bunny hop. Well, that was about the weakest fumble I've literally ever seen. That was, I mean, right up there with the butt fumble, in my opinion. Another chance for Caldwell, who's heating up a little bit. Going to get us right back to about the 25, but there was a couple of openings. You know, that's what we asked for, and that's... Well, let's just say the read options, you know, going into the back pocket. Let's just put that one in there. Let's not worry about that. Run on the first play, and Kenneth's going to get some room. Going to try to bury Buddha. Almost does, but gets help from the cornerback, gaining 9 here. I am really not a fan of this, but we'll see it. Oh, they don't have it. There goes more. Gaining about 6. Going to get the play action here, which I don't know if I like. And there goes Jacobson. Nice little 2-foot tapper. First down. Good play. Great blocks. I was going to go with the zone run, but I think they're stacked. If we can get some blocks, though, Patterson's not looking too bad. And he's not going to get it. Greer, at best, gains a yard or 2. Kind of a late hit, though. But sadly, pretty perfect coverage. Pretty perfect. Look for the tight end, and it's not crazy open, but it's enough. Fant showing off speed that time as he outruns Buda Baker to the spot for a huge first down. We had a Metcalf play. Patterson, man, I don't know about that. I think we got to take that. Got pressured, but he's a taller wide receiver. He has the leverage. Once again, pressure kind of forcing me into a look that I really shouldn't have taken. I did see the curl. I seen the quick throw to the running back, but I just didn't think we were going to get back to those spots. Kenneth gaining about 4 or 5. All right, the problem with these plays is Fant kind of does what the hell Fant wants to do. Doesn't usually run his route. Moore is open, though, and, I mean, the clear out with Fant works. Moore kind of getting a little too crazy on that one, fighting his way through a linebacker. But I suppose what works, right? Gonna get heavy in the inside. I know they got some players, but we've got a pretty good... nothing. Forget it. We have pretty good nothing. I don't really like this play for Walker. I mean, I just don't see him getting open here, but everyone else I kind of like. And there goes Metcalf. Basically turned into the streak. The safety just left. Finally, a touchdown for the offense. Gonna tie this game right back up. All right, it's been a weird game where both teams, I mean, we've definitely run the ball a little bit more than them, but both teams throwing the ball a ton in this one, yet not really working. And ironically, you say that. No. Get deep, Kalen! Please! Good tackle. Kalen Barnes has been a great tackler, though. A huge gain for Dylan. I was just saying. It's weird. I was just talking about how weird, you know, both teams kind of trying to throw the ball when they're not doing well, and then look what happens. Of course, I just had to say something. And Oliver not winning his matchup at all. Little sneaky tight end play. Barnes, once again, his little tiny frame putting in some work today. Try to switch last second. Are we going to get over there? It seems like we do. 2nd and 8. Dylan in the backfield. Had a really big run. They kind of went away from him, though, and we missed with Brooks. And there goes Hopkins. Might be his first catch of the game. To the 9. Cardinals offense starting to wake up a bit. All right, Alexander going against the tight end. This is not easy. Oh, that was a pretty good route, but throw's not great, and Higbee kind of goes down on it. Diggs one-on-one against Hopkins. Man, we were in a bad spot, but I don't like the run look for them, and wow, okay, A.J. Dillon showing us who he is. Wow, I am not happy to see that. That is insane. I mean, we met him. We met him with the best tackler on our team, and he made it easy work of him. Wow, okay. Well, there they go, and wow, they are super momentumized. What is this? During play. Oh, that's sweet. Didn't forget that freaking icon, though. Huge hit, but Kenneth with a stiff arm. Beautiful play. First down. Hey, they want to get their ground game going. I mean, we already tried it last series. Keep it going on this one. And maybe not with the blocks. Kenneth shaking off the first defender, but that's about it. Double drag look. Patterson, I mean, he's had a tough set of matchups this entire game so far. There goes Moore. The throw is a little behind him, but he gets it. Gains 5. Keeps the drive moving a little. Metcalf 1-on-1. I kind of like it. I'd rather have Patterson on the inside. Oh, look at him. Please, Greer. There you go. That's a dot. Might not score, but wanted to make it safe enough. Get some yards while you can, and that is a huge play on third. Inside zone, and they obviously respect these receivers, so they're going to, keep kind of light. And sadly, Kenneth kind of struggling, but gets a little help from the Cardinals there. Gains a few. More to the corner, but they do have that very good safety over there. Oh, that's a pretty good throw. What a play. Man, how in the world is Darby locking that up? That is now third down. I mean, you don't absolutely have to get the touchdown, so you maybe argue a run. If it doesn't work, maybe you go for it, and you don't need to worry about it. There you go. What a play call. Once again, inside, pretty open. Switch the play. I liked it that side way more in general, and it works out. Could be looking for Kenneth. Speaking of, please, Patterson, get out of here. Thank you, Patterson. I could have thrown it, but I used him as bait. And Greer is in for, yet again, a game-tying touchdown. Sure, I could throw it on the run to a guy that's running away from the play, but I mean, I'll take my free touchdown every day of the week. Dropping back, and there goes Rondale again. Fellas, well, they're at the 50 already. Start of the fourth. This game is starting to heat up. You know, our yardage is a little bit higher, but the score is the same. It's hard to tell what I want to do because, I mean, anything that's not dime, they're killing us in the pass game. But their ground game, oh, wow, that is a wide-open tight end. Doesn't take it, though, and Adams should have done a better job of realizing where he was in space. Only a gain of 4, but still. Getting heavy inside because Dillon is in. Maybe still just have to trust a basic 4, but I don't know. Look at Alexander. Pretty good stuff. Curl route, though, and Wolin's not going to get there. Rondale is cooking. And we have Wolin on him, but it's not enough. Oh, we're late off the line. That's not good. To the outside, the tight end Higbee burning Alexander to the 3. I mean, just nothing. I mean, both teams got down the field, but no scores. And then now it's just an onslaught from both sides. And picked! Can he get there? He can't. Jamal jumping the ball. Only 2 incompletions of the game for Kyler Murray. One of them being a pick at the red zone. He had his pre-snap read. Higbee would have been open. They set up the pick nicely, but Adams is there. Last second, huge turnover. Now it's our job to get out of danger zone. I definitely think we need to run it. Try to follow the fullback, but if we can't, we can't. And nice. There goes Kenneth, turning it into a gain of 13, finding the lane and taking it. Taking a page out of their failed playbook and going with the pitch play. Yeah, I mean, their edge has been pretty good over there, but the fullback, we can't wait for anyone. And look at Kenneth trying to use that speed. Gets a yard at best. Injury timeout for the Cardinals. Boo! They're faking injuries. Every team's been doing it. I don't like it. This is a lot going on here. There's Fant. And I mean, like I said, Greer has, there's been a lot of throws in this game where they've been, just a little behind, a little bit too far, but we've caught all of them. That one was one that we just could not catch, and it's one of the biggest of the game. 3rd and 9, looking for that comeback route. They have it covered, and forcing that one in there to Patterson, who catches it. Stiff arm, do not fumble. First down. You can't say they're not clutch. The 2 rookies. Of course, Patterson, unlikely to get his scenario, but still playing a pretty big factor in today's game. More to the outside. Fellas, you're intersecting to try and throw them off, not each other. Please don't throw each other off. I'm not happy. 2nd and 10, looks like a run call. They've only got 3 players here. We got to do... Bro. 73, what are you doing? That is not the play we wanted to see there. Slam from Fant. That's going to be tough. Forcing it in there. He catches it, but, oh, man, they got a lot of time. I think if you go for it here, you give yourself a chance, right? You give yourself a chance if you don't get it anyways. I don't hate this. Please catch this more. Nice. We just bet on the speed. Simmons is a freak, but so is Moore. Wow, that's really good man coverage for a linebacker against a super speedy slot wide receiver. That decision was a little scary, but it works out. We're going to go with the play action because they look like they're blitzing. Dump it off to Fant, who will get quite a bit of yards. Huge hit, but barrels through the corner, whoever it was, and gets the first. Nice throw. Once again, these are what seemingly are basic plays, but when you have had our car is so long, you kind of lose track of that, and I'd like to go deeper, but Kennett's wide open. They're going to give us that. I'm taking it. 2nd and inches. And I don't really care about the clock. Obviously, it's not going to count as a clock stop anyways, but even if I did, I just want to score. I don't really care about the clock too much. As Kenneth, patient running, barreling through players, gains 12 on a wide open lane. I almost wonder if they're trying to get us closer for free, and then they're going to try to tighten up here. They do have the outside look. Maybe we're going to try it. Oh, Metcalf, what are you doing? We're going to throw this away. It's a couple of looks there. I just don't want to throw a pick. What is Metcalf doing? Across the middle, he's open, and instead he literally starts jogging. But speaking of inside open, oh, not by much, actually. Only going to gain 3. All right, Moore has been a guy that I have bet on a lot in this one. Patterson to the corner, maybe, if it's the only option. And there's Moore, who holds on! Safety right on him. He gets the ball and scores the game-leading touchdown. Went aggressive with that tiny little man. He's got so much heart. He's like a mini Steve Smith, but even faster. Greer delivering a shot. For a second, I think we all thought, hey, did he just do what he thought he, Greer, what a play. And then, of course, Moore to hold on to the damn thing. I really didn't think he was even going to get it because he got pushed way deep. Way upfield on a, oh, wow, what a play by Jamal, who's in the zone. Way upfield on that freaking deep crosser, and he just barely got to the spot in time. Kind of ruined Metcalf's route, too, and he would have been open. Not the look I wanted on defense, to be honest, and he hits it perfectly. Adams, nice hit. Bunch of hits. Pretty solid. Kind of got to the wrong play there, but it is what it is. At best, if we're bringing 4, you got to look more of a dime look. We're not going to, we're not trying to stop the run at this point. And wow, there it is. Going to be short. Oh, come on, Adams. You're in the zone. Hit him. We're not necessarily playing prevent, but we're also not playing the most aggressive brand of football. Still in the zone is Jamal. Must be a terrible in the zone. There's a couple of people that are open on that left side, and that is a little bit of a decision that I don't know if I would like if I'm them. We're going to have Jamal blitz. And they take the shot that Jamal was supposed to be at, but no intuition. They kind of just run it out of bounds. Barnes playing some really good football today. Come on, Mafe. You've had a couple of good plays. Let's get to the quarterback. Does. Shot play. Knocked out. And a 4th and 10 look from midfield. I'd really like to bring some pressure here, but man, I don't know. We're just gonna keep it 3-man. And Nwosu on the ground. And no shot. That is a dot. On 4th and 10. Holy. Don't get me wrong, like I said, I wanted to bring some pressure, but at the same time, mixing it up a little bit, throwing them off. The base almost got there as well. Sydney, get up there. Sydney not having a great game today. Obviously, made a pretty good play there on that sideline throw to Hopkins. I don't hate that from them, and he made a really good play on it, but still, overall, he has been some toast. 2-minute warning. 2nd and 1. They could run it just to get that fresh set. They're not going to, and why would you when you're going to get that anyways? And Moore, he's been insane today. He's been insane. Kyler, great read. We played off, and they're making us pay. Now looking to potentially run the ball here. Red, really not seeing the field that much today. Over the middle. Kill him, Diggs. Nice cutback all the way to the 2, but have they given us too much time? Especially if they're going to hurry up here. I should have maybe called the timeout, though. Yeah, they got the touchdown, but at the same time, that is a lot of clock that they have given us. Bit of a gift. I mean, you don't really hate it. You know, tied up, 135 with all 3 timeouts. That's a freaking boatload. And you still have that friend, the white line. It takes the edge off, of course, not the sideline. And Caldwell, I mean, doing what he can. Doesn't get to the 25. Their special teams have been pretty good today, though. Speaking of, Kenneth. Kenneth in the zone. I don't actually want this play base. Oh, too many audibles. Come on, guys. Just stand the F still. If I want the ball, I'm going to say hike. Well, that's not good. I really like Metcalf on that out, but I don't know if I can trust the route running. Oh, wow. I can. But did he... Metcalf, please. Metcalf actually didn't get the foot down. Oh, hello? What are they doing? Kenneth on the screen. There is no one there. But, of course, either our freaking linemen, if I was them, I'd call a timeout here because we are looking like a choke artist group today. There's literally no point in playing conservative, especially the moment you play conservative. That's when they will call that damn timeout. This could just be a shot to Metcalf, not going to lie. I'm going to look for something. If it's not there, though, we're just going to take the shot to Metcalf. Patterson maybe, but I don't know, I'm going to be looking pre-snap to 3 routes, and Patterson's not the first one of those 3. Don't overthrow it. I mean, if we wanted a chance at the first, it had to. Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about Myers kicking a field goal here. All right, Dixon. Prove to them why you are an absolute unit. Wish you would have kept that in, but that's a really good punt to the 26. Woolen kind of playing off his spot, but we'll cover it with Marshall. Inside's looking pretty open. We did kind of leave it, but at that point, you know, it was like so much clock has gone by. I want to get back to the middle a little bit because not really going to get upfield with that look, although I really like this look from them. I hate it for us, but I like it for them. This is a really good play call, I think. Adams. You can't do that, though. Although, I mean, did he really get that much for all that extra fighting? I don't know. And at this point, I'm almost thinking you have to just get aggressive and run press man. I don't like it, but I feel like it's the only way. Please block Dylan. Of course, he's running a route. Oh, what are you doing, Marshall? Good tackle, but at the 43! You got to run mid. If we don't get pressure, if we don't force the ball out or sack him, it's not looking good. And Sydney! We went for the pick, and he just stopped. This is like the miracle of Minnesota. Whatever the hell they call it. Well, to be fair, he did get absolutely torched. Bro, I went for the pick. He wasn't out of range. I don't know what the hell Hopkins doing anyways. Bro, Sydney had the worst game I've ever seen. The worst game, bro. Oh, my. Greer's freaking pick is about to come up, too, because we're going to be giving it our all here. Caldwell's been close, but unless they force us to return it, I think we're going to keep this in the end zone. And they definitely do. The 10 is way too risky. All right. That's great. But that's literally the only look we got. We will get it out there. Kenneth! You can't even beat the first guy, Ojay Moutier. He's so slow. Wow, that was a hell of a game, but a super choke specifically from Sidney Jones. Sidney gave up like 200 plus, and that may have been before that play to Hopkins. I don't know why Hopkins stopped, but Sidney also stopped because of that, and I tried to go for the pick, and he was just shallow as hell. There was an opportunity there to clutch up. I know they got a couple of speedy guys that maybe can't, chase him down, but I got to imagine Sidney's getting us to the 50-yard line, fresh set of downs, if he picks that. Instead, we drop back under 500, and then once again, it's an insane game, but oh, wow. What a battle. Unfortunately, a loss to the division rival Cardinals. Didn't get to see Tanner in this one, but there wasn't a whole lot of time to run the ball in general. We definitely got back to it more than expected after that slow start, but man, that sucks. Rondale Moore with 188 yards. Xavier Moore with 73 and a touchdown. Hopkins, obviously that big play there. Patterson was pretty good. nowhere near good enough to get that scenario, but we kind of knew that coming in. McBride with a 2-yard touchdown. I suppose it's better to have something than nothing. Couple of sacks, but ultimately when we needed the pressure the most, we just didn't generate a cent. Slightly enjoyable. I'll say somewhat enjoyable. It was more than that, but I'm not trying to give EA, credit anywhere, Just, let's not do that. A couple of upgrades. Let's first, before doing that, do our little tandem breakout, which we obviously did not get. I don't know what happens here, but hopefully it's not bad. I was ready to go ahead in. I see that so many times in rebuilds. I mean, what do you mean in rebuilds? This is the only rebuild. That was a good matchup. I'm trying to think of where we went wrong. Were we maybe too conservative on some of the 4th and shorts? I don't know, dude. I think we did what we could. There was pressure generated at proper times for them, which cost us drives, and I don't know. I think we played well. Maybe mix the run in slightly more, but even then, I feel like, we started to run the ball a lot more, Both teams didn't really run the ball at all early, and yet they continue to not run the ball, and we did, yet we're the ones that lost. So I don't know, dude. I feel like we played a great game, and just defense fell apart at the worst time. I suppose the defense was pretty bad in general throughout the game, but really bad on that final 40 seconds or whatever. Before that as well, even. Really good upgrade for Mafe. Puts him over 90. 91 to be exact. Jordan Brooks, usually field general is the best, but what does he actually need? Block shed's pretty good. I'm going to keep going field general, I think. What does that give you? Pursuit. Actually, I'm going to go run stopper. Let's go run stopper. That's a pretty good upgrade. What do we get? 2 to block shed, 3 to pursuit, 1 to man coverage. That's not a bad play. Kendrick Patterson, obviously a bit raw, but he has been pretty impressive early on. Slot, I think slot. We need more catching. We need more short route stuff, short to medium. And we get that catching that we were talking about. Need regular catching, though. It's under 80. Come on, man. But still, a hell of a game. I knew it was a bit of a fluke in Week 6, but a really good matchup against the Cardinals, who gave it their all, and it was a battle, both sides. Some, boneheaded mistakes by both teams that kind of equaled out in the end, but they're on the better side of 500. We are not so much of that. Assuming the Rams win, they're probably going to be ahead of us, and we'll be back in the last place spot as we play the Chiefs, Vikings, and Niners next, which could literally all be losses. This is a tough season, but it's been a fun one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Second channel, PKR Plays. And, if you're not new, really appreciate your continued support, especially on this series. That was a fun game. I mean, I'm not holding anything back, and I'm not saying I'm a great, Madden player, but I'm decent enough, right? I'm pretty good at the game, and I'm having troubles. It's strugglesome, so I really like where our sliders are right now. I did change it recently to comp. I feel like the coverage would be a little bit tighter. I mean, it kind of seems like it is. It's just some matchups, it seems like it's too easy. Sometimes it seems way too hard. But updated sliders, this is what we are currently rocking in. I think the lower your pass block or your pass defense reaction time is, the better they're in coverage. I don't know, though. I don't know. The sliders literally, you see, once again, I talk about it a lot. You see that right side box? There's a big empty space that maybe you can say, hey, going to the left means, under 50 is, more often. You get interceptions. Over 50, less. Whatever it may be. Obviously, that would be kind of cool to know, because with the way they had an update recently enough, like a couple weeks back, where it was like, oh yeah, by the way, our sliders were kind of wrong. They didn't really do anything. Interception sliders, they were literally useless. We fixed them now. How can I even test sliders if you literally have proven that you didn't even have the sliders on correctly? So, I don't know. It would be nice to see more transparency. There's always tons of different Reddits where no, it's actually this way. Oh no, actually sliders for fumbles are this way. It's like, I don't know. I think left is tighter for pass defense and right for fumbling. The higher it is, the less you fumble. It's weird. Just put a description box. That's all I ask. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!